Welcome to GameByte.
This episode of GameByte is brought to you by Jinx.com. To get 10% off of your entire shopping cart, use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout. That's QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout. If you want to cross-platform with your friends on your Minecraft shirts, go ahead and buy a couple of those. If you want to play some supersonic acrobatic rocket power battle cars, just get a couple of shirts with it. If you're still waiting for Half-Life 3, so you want to get some Half-Life 2 shirts, so Valve, pretty much knows that you're still waiting for it, then head on over to Jinx.com and use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout to get 10% off of all your shirts, all your geek gear. QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout at Jinx.com. I want to hurry up and get to Diego's camera. Damn it, he's back. All right, welcome. Damn it. Welcome everyone to GameByte. This is episode 25. I am Herald Silvestre. I'll be your hostess with the mostest tonight. You might know me from such shows as Quit Stalling and GameByte.
Quit Stalling. Quit Stalling presents GameByte.
Yeah, exactly. So, before I get to the voices that you're hearing in your head, I want to welcome you guys to the show that's powered by the energy created from the maelstrom of hate and fury, Diego Zuluaga. This is the only show that makes me personally dive harder than a Mercy with the Orb of Discord on her. And with me today, I have two wonderful co-hosts. Let's start off with the midshipman, the Fury Bot himself, Mick DeGuzman. How you doing, Mick?
Good evening.
I thought you lagged.
Everybody, how are you guys? How are you, Harold? How are you, Diego? I haven't seen you guys since last week. Well, except for Diego, maybe. But still, how are you guys?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. Diego, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
All right.
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. So,
I think there's a lot of great news that I'm excited to talk about this week. So yeah, this is probably going to be. Plus, this is our 26th show, right? 26th.
25th.
Oh, is it
It's
bronze,
our silver episode.
Silver? Skip bronze?
Silver.
It starts with silver, man.
Okay, silver.
It starts with silver. It's like when you get married and then you reach 25 years, that's your silver anniversary, and then gold anniversary is like 50. So this is our silver episode.
It's to me that whole thing. Actually, I thought of it before. Why do they skip bronze? Do they skip bronze because they don't want to seem like the 20th isn't so grand because it's bronze? It's not such a grand thing.
Maybe.
Well, technically, if you reach 12 years, you can celebrate your bronze year if you like, or 13th
Oh, it's 12.
year
But,
to get.
that's what.
12
that's
and a
when
half.
it's
It's always cut in half, so it's like 12.5. So that's your half anniversary. Your 12 and 0.6 anniversary thing. Oh, 0.5 anniversary. There we go.
Mick
So
does math.
Mick does math.
So if you like this, if you want to see more of that, please check out the Quit Stalling Instagram page where I do more math.
Math is a wonderful thing.
Oh my god. I love how we're like we're about like 4 minutes in and I've already lost control of the show. This is I love this show so much.
You should have thought of that before you got us as co-hosts, okay? You should have thought of that. I mean, the guestings were fine, but when you got us as co-hosts, you fucked. You just fucked yourself, didn't you?
Oh man, yeah. I gotta admit, it was a risky decision, but I think the payoff is worth it.
Risky, no. But yeah. I get what you mean.
So at the start of the show, since we're at the very top, I do want to give a very special birthday greeting. He had his birthday yesterday. Mr. Joshua Balana Music Productions Yeah, so shout out to Joshua. You guys might not know this. I think we could talk about this on the after show. I may be working with him on a little surprise for everyone. So if I can get around to that sooner than later, then hopefully you guys will be very pleasantly surprised. We'll talk about it in the after show. I don't want to spoil anything.
You heard that? Stay tuned for the GameByte after show. Brought to you by Mineski Gaming, Lazada online shopping, and Red Bull. Yeah,
and Red Bull.
Guys. We're trying to get them as sponsors. Okay. We're trying to get them as sponsors.
Honestly, I think if you want them as sponsors, all we have to do is sweet talk Vince a little more. You could hook us up.
Or maybe we should actually ask this time. We should just ask. Red Bull, we do this. What do you say? Don't you want us to be as energetic?
We do this every Wednesday. We want to promote your product, even if we know it's kind of bad for you.
Red Bull's good for you, Mick. What are you talking about? It gives you wings.
Red Bull has multivitamins and nutrients suitable for your growing 12-year-old preteen child.
Exactly.
Let's just actually try to ask Red Bull, even if it's just one. Let's just try it. As in, we try.
I'll make a deck. I'll make a deck. We have an average of like 4 listeners a week. Like, come on. You wanna tap that market?
Dude, that's just too big. That's just too big of a market to just pass on, dude. Okay.
Oh my God, people already lost Red Bull without even starting.
Yeah. Let's go. What's the first? What's the first?
Okay.
What's our tangent? Let's go.
Wait, no. I think we should
start the show.
Let's start out with this. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's traditional format.
I know what you're talking about.
So, I asked this question to my fellow co-hosts and to everyone on the chat right now, on the Twitch, on the YouTube, and on the Facebook. What have you been playing? So let's start out with the main man himself, Herald Silvestre. Am I pointing it right?
Yes, you got it right. You got it right.
Herald Silvestre. Right. Mr. Herald, what have you been playing?
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh my God. This is so unexpected.
We didn't talk about this beforehand. We just thought of this right now, just for you, Harold.
This is so unexpected.
Just that fucking good, dude.
I know Wancho really put the pressure on you guys. So
hey, I did it before Wancho was ever, If you backtrack like 10 episodes, I was already asking you what you were playing.
Yes, Diego did point that out. Thank you very much, Mick. And Diego, thank you for asking. So honestly, the past week I haven't really played many games or much because I have picked up a new. Oh man, I'm stalling here. I gotta quit stalling. I picked up a new. I don't know how to describe it. It's not really a job per se, but I'm gonna start also making videos for a local company called Most Played. They are known for their game Flippy Bottle Extreme.
Games?
Oh, Most Played games?
Well, Most Played is not rebranding, but they're expanding their reach. So they're going from just games to also viral videos online.
So you're gonna make a viral video?
With some luck, I might like get a nip slip or something out there. Like, who knows, right?
Oh,
who knows?
Good. You should get that pink nipple cream that you could like buy in the market, right?
Oh, good
Just
lord!
Nice and pink.
Oh, good lord!
It's in preparation for that nip slip, bro. You gotta prepare for that.
So aside from that, oh man, I lost my train of thought. So I do want to say I have been playing a little bit of Flippy Bottle. I've been playing a teensy bit of an upcoming game from Most Played's game division. So
wait, go ahead.
I love how he says hold on, then go ahead, like in the span of less than a second.
Just continue. I think he has to go to the PPs. I mean the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. There he is. He got his MacBook. MacBook Pro back, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
I want to make sure my exit and entrance were at least dramatic enough to be called worth it. Sorry about that. All right, show must go on.
The show must go on.
Alright.
So yeah, Harold, please continue. We are really sorry for the setbacks. Please,
No,
what
no,
have you been? What is that game from most played games that you are playing right now?
I can't divulge the name just yet, but everyone, we're gonna have a big launch over, I think Monday. So you guys head on over to Most Played on Facebook and give us a like. You know, keep me living where I'm currently living by supporting Most Played.
Wait, so what is the Facebook page here? I'm trying to look for Most Played, but I can't seem to find it.
Oh, are you serious? Let me
I'll link it in chat also for us, so people
Just
can check it
link
out.
it in chat for everyone to check and like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh,
Most
perfect. All right, so I'm gonna link it in our in all our chats right now, and as I'm doing that, Mick, before I ask you and Diego what your favorite games, what you've been playing, I want to point out that Elgin in the chat has been playing Elite Dangerous and Lawbreakers beta. So good
That
stuff,
sounds
Elgin.
interesting.
It sounds
And
awesome.
he
I'm
suggests,
actually-
and he also suggests that Mick, he can host the Price is Right on that tiny mic.
Really? I get. Whoa, wait. Where's that mic? Here we go.
Are you gonna do a bit?
That's pretty. No. I'm just gonna hold
Do
the
a bit.
mic the whole time for
Do a bit, do a
the
bit.
rest of the show. Yes. So I'm just gonna be speaking on this mic from now on. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I know we're doing a podcast, but sorry, Gia HS is online, so I'm gonna put her on my. Sorry, I'm not gonna read the chat. I'm just gonna watch her. 'Cause she's a really good streamer. Caster. So it must be a show. Sorry.
Diego,
Anyway,
what have you been playing?
Carry on, ladies and gentlemen. Carry on.
I love how
So-
Diego just. Okay, Diego, what have you been playing? Hurry.
All right, so what? I can rightfully say I'm getting back into Overwatch a lot more now. As in, like, I'm gonna be playing that a lot more. I'm gonna be streaming that a lot more than Ragnarok Online. So yeah, and especially since the summer games are out, if you guys check out the new skins, so psyched for that. I'm so ready to play it after the show. So ready to play Lucio Ball again, right, guys? Right, Harold?
Mhm.
3
Amen,
on 3?
amen.
A little bit of 3 on 3.
I think we
think
could
we
actually
should
get
do
into
that
some
later.
competitive matches
Let's
with
do
good we
that
are.
later. That's 400
Yeah,
competitive points.
And yeah,
Why not,
we should make Vince maybe like our like the what do you call it, the coach, since he has the most experience in that kind of setting of genre.
Yeah, that kind of genre, he's pretty good at it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is
He's
it
the
really?
best.
Are we talking apples and apples here? Or is it more like apples and oranges? Is it like saying, okay, he's good at Counter Strike, let's make him coach our Overwatch team? Like, I don't know. Like I want to hear from the chat.
kinda-
What do you guys think?
To be honest, it's kind of like, and I think that you guys will make fun of me for saying this. It's kind of like apples and green apples. I mean, you know, they're almost the same. It's just a different flavor. It's a
No,
different
Okay.
addition of one another.
We can use Vince's Red
But
Bull,
it's-
you know.
We can get sponsored by this shit, or maybe we can even host a online tournament brought to you by.
Lucio Ball tournament.
Oh shoot!
Like, are they only they're only bringing Lucio Ball for the summer games, or is that going to be a permanent arcade game now?
3 weeks.
I think
We got
it's
3 weeks. We're
It's
gonna
gonna be there
talk
for
about
3
it.
weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna
But
talk
I think
about
it's
it
gonna be there
later
for
on.
every year, and then I think that I think it's, as the saying goes, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
And absence.
Absence.
Just like how McDonald's always has a fad that, okay, Twister fries are out. We're gonna make it like 10 pesos more expensive this time.
And then it's
same
gonna be-
price, but
Yeah,
it's,
that's
Oh no,
or
it's like
this cheaper, this
10%,
much.
10% less for 10% more.
Yeah, exactly.
And they do that for every 3, they
See,
missed it
Jollibee,
for like 3 years.
love
I
you
think.
guys.
See, Jollibee, your fries still suck.
I'm trying to
If I want fries, I go to KFC.
Okay,
I want
real
from
quick.
Okay.
I just
want from
realized.
McDonald's.
I just realized I can't do too much on my table right now because the smallest vibrations actually go through this mic.
Oh, I think it's the shock proof. It's the
it's
shock.
it's the kind that needs a shock mount, so I can't really do my normal thing of just smacking the table
Doesn't
every
have
time
a-
we say something.
So you don't have a. Can you smack the table for the people at home? Just to
All right, so this is what
demonstrate.
happens, guys. This is so bad. We're not supposed to do this. We're not supposed to do this. Okay.
Again, we're like
It's not that bad. It wasn't
It
It
that
hurt.
bad.
I mean, for me,
25
I
minutes
hear
into the
it.
show.
It hurt me.
We have to talk about more games now.
Okay. Mick, what have you been playing? And then we'll get to the chat room. Mick?
Well, I've been playing a lot of PUBG, as always.
Okay.
I just got 3 dinners yesterday. 3 dinners with my squad mate, if ever they're watching. Urim, my main man Urim, a PIC. Daniel Tan and Calvin C. Also, shout out to Andrew Cruz. The peeps in Pub Squad. Good job, guys. We fucking deserve it. And thanks for carrying me in that one game where I had 0 kills. Thank you. I've been playing a bit of Hearthstone because the expansion is coming out on Thursday, which is like tomorrow, or it's coming out on Friday. Nice. I'm not sure, but again, it's coming out this week.
Can't wait, dude. So, that expansion
is super excited.
Cool.
I saved up my gold for it. I'm finally gonna be opening about maybe 31 packs. Maybe I'll stream it while opening and just get salty in the process.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right. Anyway, Diego. Oh, Diego.
Yes,
no, we're done with Diego. We're done with Diego.
Oh fuck. Okay, so let's move on, I guess.
Yeah, because Diego was the one who mentioned Overwatch. That's how we got into that whole Overwatch thing.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be talking.
Nick. I'm hurt.
We're gonna get
Herald,
into that.
You don't think about me? Come on, man.
Wait, I asked you the same shit, man.
Well, he thought about you. He just didn't listen to you earlier.
And that makes it sound better.
I spaced out in between because I didn't really give a fuck.
Oh!
I just want to say that our plan. I just want to say before we move on to the shows, but our plan worked. Josh is tuned in. Happy birthday, Josh!
Happy birthday, Josh!
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah. Belated happy birthday. Sorry, I didn't greet you. I forgot. I was too busy.
Oh, and also Bobby again is still playing. One more thing. Bobby is also again still playing Ragnarok, guys.
Yep.
Oh,
Bobby,
friend of the show.
This guy should work for Extreme or for Elite. Whoever's doing it now, they should work for
Electronics Extreme.
We have the hookup, Diego, but I think if ever Bobby would work as the company doctor or something.
No, he would probably work as like the spokesperson, like whenever people say, "Hey, fix your shit," and then he starts explaining, "Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why you're having connectivity issues is because of blah 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 blah," and all that stuff, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
I can't imagine why they wouldn't want a doctor for that company with a company that gets so much shit.
I think they outsource that. Anyway, I think
they need a stress relief. They need a doctor for that, man. Like, seriously.
Well, technically, he's a PT, so if he can do chiropractic, if he can do whatever you call it. Anyway, they need a chiro.
PT.
I think a stretcher bar. Yeah, a PT.
Yeah, no,
they need a
like
PT.
they could shoot something like as Bobby's talking about that he's like cracking the back of one of the devs from all the stress that he's going under, and then as it zooms out, he's just like, "All right, you're done."
In their Facebook.
Yeah. So, I mean,
this phone makes Facebook stress feel better. This one makes Twitter stress feel better.
Yeah. I think he should do that. He'd make a lot of. You hear that about research on that?
Yeah.
And anyway.
All right.
I think it's time for us to move.
Should we do it? Are we? All right, guys. Let us know in the chat.
I think we should.
Yeah. Let us know in the chat what you've been playing. All right. Let us know. Josh Blane. Let us know what you've been playing. All right. Let's do it. Where did I put that? Oh my gosh. There we go.
Got it.
This week in video games.
All right, this week in video games. So, oh my gosh, why is this? Sorry, I forgot that goes on for a long time. This week in video games. So, guys, we got a lot to talk about on the show today, and I mean, it doesn't help that we were late, but we're gonna get to it anyway. First things first. For those of you who are, more of on-the-go gamers or gamers who like to, sit at home, play, and then bring your console out while you're walking around. We got a little bit of news for you. So Mick, take it away, brother. Take it away.
This is actually somewhat bad news. Just a snippet of it. Anyway, so for you Nintendo Switch users, so let me give a background. Let me give a background first of how the Switch has been on a rough start. It came off in a rough start. First off, a lot of people were complaining that Switch, the charging bay for the Nintendo Switch actually scratches the screen if you're not careful enough when you're inserting it there. At the same time, they had connectivity issues with their Joy-Cons, the controllers that you find on the side that you attach to the screen as well, or you can use as a controller when you have it set up on your living room. Now, they also had this one big problem: battery life. The thing is, a Switch goes for about 3 to 4 hours, and some people even had issues where their batteries just get drained like instantly. And here's the thing: Nintendo released an update and a fix for that. But here's the thing: it will take you around 7 hours to do it.
What?
So
wait, why does it take 7 hours?
7 hours. Okay, so it takes 7 hours because here's the thing. Get this. What you have to do, and I will read out what they have released in their press release. This is how you do it. Number 1, you ensure that the console has the latest system update. The steps below apply to the system menu 3.0.1 or higher. Okay, so let's get that down. Assuming we have a Switch that has that. Okay, now you have to set the auto sleep mode to never for playing on console screen and for connected on TV. Then the next thing you need to do is you connect the AC adapter directly to the console until the battery is fully charged. If the battery charge indicator does not reach 100, simply allow the console to charge approximately 3 hours. Okay? But you can use the console while you're charging it.
We're getting a little more complicated for more casual users at this point. Yeah, go on.
Okay,
sorry.
So it's basically the number 3 is you charge your battery up to 100, and while you're charging that, it'll take you about 3 hours to fully charge the Switch when it's on its charging bay / HDMI bay or whatever you want to call it. Now you have to discharge it to 0%. That's an estimate of about 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. And here's the thing. After it's depleted, you have to make sure that you turn it off at around maybe 1%, even less than 1%. And then after that, you have to leave it for 30 minutes and then repeat the whole process again about 2 to 6 times. So here's the thing. So if you're going to repeat that it's supposed to fix it because according to them, it's like calibrating the battery. But again, if you're going to do that for 7 hours, if you're going to try to fix your Switch for 7 hours, here's the thing, it won't work. There's a chance that it might not work. So they recommend you to do it about 2 to 6 times again. So that means 7 times 6, that's about 42 hours. So you have to spend 42 hours trying to calibrate the fucking battery of your Nintendo Switch.
God damn it. Give us something that works out of the box, people. For the love of God, we spend so much money on these things.
In fairness, it actually works. It's just that that's the thing. You know, you kind of had to... I think Nintendo didn't expect that, okay, so we're going to be providing them a screen that can actually input 1080p as well. But we need a very sizable battery for how thin it is. And I think they didn't really they should have made the graphics a notch down from when you're watching it. So if it's like you have it on... If you're playing the games at maybe 1080p or 720p, maybe they should have made it a little lower so that it could compensate the battery life. It would have lasted longer. I mean, 3 or 4 hours is not that bad, but a 3DS, wow, man, that lasts a long time compared to this one. That's the thing.
That's the thing. So, I don't know. It is a very powerful console for what it is. It's not exactly a mobile console. It's not exactly a home console. So that's kind of where this, that's kind of they're crossing new territory, which is, I guess you can excuse them for not knowing or not foreseeing these types of circumstances, and I guess props to them for owning up to it. But gosh, we spend so much on these, and you'd think by now we'd get to a point where it's like, okay, you don't need to do 7 steps in order to make sure your Switch is working right. Because not everyone's going to be able to... Not everyone is going to be aware enough to go online and check for what's wrong. We're still in that age where, troubleshooting by yourself is still fairly new. So like I feel for like the kids like under, let's say, 13, 14, or like the parents of these guys, or the people themselves who aren't that tech savvy, because they come into buying a console thinking, okay, I'm gonna be good. I got this new Nintendo, and all I have to do is plug and play for the rest of my life, and that's not exactly how it works.
Yeah, Diego, what do you think, man? What do you think, bro?
All I was gonna say was like, it's bad enough that the day after a game is released, you have to download a patch that's about 7 hours as well. But
yeah,
when it's hardware, that's when it becomes such a pain. Like seriously, okay.
Yeah.
I get that Nintendo makes great games. I never gave them shit for making great games. But when it's a console problem, when it's hardware, that's when you really know that they're doing something wrong. Just like the whole thing with the red, the red ring of death, the 360, the yellow light, all those things. Those things should not happen, especially if it's hardware as expensive as that. You'd expect those things to work. What was even more bullshit with the PS3 and the Xbox, when they had those lights of death, they almost they would say that your console's not fixable.
Yes.
And that to me is when that's when it's really can't save face. You guys screwed up. I'm sorry. So this thing with Nintendo, the battery life. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I as much as I love these guys, I don't know, guys. You're making good consoles. You're trying to change the game, but I don't think battery life. This kind of issue is a bit kind of. I don't think you can save face with that. At least they owned up that. That's it. That's fine. At least they owned up. They gave something. But come on, 6 to 7 steps for a family console-oriented game. I'd understand if like it's a game meant for the hardcore gamers because they will do those 7 steps. But Nintendo always goes for the family market. And if they're not gonna, as you guys said, I mean, these kids who play these consoles, they're not gonna do that, right?
Yeah. Hold on, son. Give me 6 to 7 hours to make sure your Switch is working fine. Then I'll give it back to you.
Mommy, Daddy, my console doesn't work. Oh, okay, son, I'll fix it. Look online. Fuck, I'll just buy you a new one.
Man.
Here, have a 3DS, son.
I'll buy you an Xbox instead.
No, have a 3DS.
Daddy, something's wrong with my Switch. Let's buy you a new one.
Oh man. Oh shoot. Okay, so I have been missing the Twitch chat apparently. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing in the Twitch chat. I thought no one was messaging. Shout out to Elderjin, Urim, Raging Wolfie in the Twitch chat. I'm so sorry I missed all your messages. I noticed now. I'm on top of it. There's a lot of stuff to go through. But yeah, Raging Wolfie is saying after Red Ring of Death, no more console for me. I'm assuming. Let me know, Wolfie, if you went PC Master Race like me and Mick, and Diego's selling his Mac, by the way. So,
message for full specs.
Oh my god!
Really sad. I really hope we could sell that shit. So.
Yeah, if we could sell it on the show, I wouldn't mind, right? Urim was saying,
so dope. That would be so dope. We could sell it here.
Urim was saying in the chat, just keep smacking that table. Urim, for you, I'm smacking anything. Oh wait, that sounded wrong. I will not smack
that was kind of
specific
rough.
people. Yeah. We're moving on. Anything else? Final thoughts on the Switch before we move on?
I think for me, like how I see it, I was gonna buy a Switch like in a few days, but
were you?
Yeah, because I wanted to play Breath of the Wild so bad. I was watching my friend Philip and his brother Dave. They bought a Switch, and we've been playing Mario Kart 8, and we played a bit of Overcooked, which is a really good game that you guys can get also for the PC, and you can get also for the PS4 if you guys are interested. Just check that out on the PS Store. But again, man, I really wanted to buy it so bad, but then to find out that there's actually that some of the units do have those battery issues. I'm not sure if it's resolved with the newer stocks, but again, knowing that issue, maybe I'll just wait out a bit longer.
Yeah, maybe
in a year when they have more games in their list, the things that they've promised they've finally fulfilled, like having I think is Skyrim already part, or maybe having other good games there.
Yeah,
other than
yeah.
Skyrim.
Yeah,
and
and
maybe Mario
I mean,
Kart 8 and Breath of the Wild and DOTA.
yeah, but by the end of the year, I think they're having that adult game that's coming out. That
What?
anime art-looking adult game. Yeah, so Mick, wait for
Pop?
that to come out, right?
Honey Pop? Are we talking about Honey Pop here?
I think so. I didn't look at the title because that's not really my jam, Mick. Yeah, it's Honey Pop. No, sorry, I want to go back a little bit. Raging Wolfie was saying he's been playing she's been playing PUBG, League of Legends. Sorry, not Legends of Legai, and GTA. So
Legends of Legaia is amazing, by the way.
that was the bomb, dude.
played
That was
on
like PS1, right? Yes.
Yes, PS1. Great game. Really great game. Love it.
All right.
Love
And
it.
Wolfie is saying, yeah, he's gotta get his little pup to school. So, dude, you get on that. Thank you so much for joining us. All right.
Thank you so much, man.
I swear I
Please.
look at the Twitch chat more. That was my bad. You have a good day. All right. So
I should be looking at the Twitch chat, but I don't have two screens. So I'm having a hard time like flipping through the thumbnails.
Alt tab, man. Alt tab.
Fine. I'll just do the fucking alt tab then.
It's fine, dude. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Wait, okay, I want to bring this up just because you mentioned Honey
Go
Pop.
for it.
You guys know about Dream Daddies?
Yeah,
Ooh, what's
yeah.
that?
I've been seeing that on Kotaku and whatnot.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay, sorry to sidetrack, but this actually is kind of a bit of news. Sorry, we can actually consider this news. Do we have anything else
go
on this
for it.
topic regarding Nintendo?
Oh God, you mean Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator?
Yes,
Yes.
that one.
Good lord.
Okay,
Really?
Mick, come on, man. Diego loves what he loves, and we just have to be supportive. And I heard it's a good game, and Diego's
It
like
is a
been
good
really
game.
into it.
no, I haven't played it, but I really appreciate the game for what it's become and
Mhm.
the effort that the developers put into a game like this.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, the art,
Okay.
honestly, what the Game Grumps did, they produced the game. As far as I know, in terms of like the game development and so doing all the like legwork, there was already someone who was part of Game Grumps who was doing that. But
Oh, nice.
Aaron and Dan, they found out that it was like they found out about it. They got word that this guy was doing this, and they liked the idea so much. Like, we'll help you make this game. We'll fund. I think they funded because, let's make this game happen, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Props to them then.
I like that. Yeah, I mean, and he didn't. And this game is not. Well, people are thinking that this game. What kind of game is this? Why are you making a dating scene with two dads? I mean, like, so what if it's about two dads? It could be two moms, two girls, whatever. It's a guy and girl. I don't care.
Yeah.
But the idea is that he's like, I want to make this game where you can you meet your dream daddy, and it's not a parody. It's not a joke. It's not like a commentary on falling in love with another daddy. It's the fact that you just want to make a game that is about, dare I say it, it's about love. And it's portrayed in that way, and aesthetically it looks amazing. Have you seen the intro for that game, the trailer for that video?
I'm gonna throw up the trailer in just a second, but yeah, keep going, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch the trailer, you can like the amount of effort put into this game. It's really something. I really want, and I don't think this didn't come out last week, I think. So I think it came out sometime after our show. So which is why now I want to get the opportunity to actually say, wow, this game is actually worth appreciating. If dating simulators are not your thing, you don't have to play it. But for those who appreciate dating simulator kind of things, it's a game worth checking out. Because there's actually like there's actually a solidified plot and story with what happens, and it's something that you can actually get really hooked onto based on what I've heard from other people playing and watching some playthroughs. It's nice how when YouTubers play it, like Jesse Cox has played it, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, they're actually able to make, because you can of course make your own daddy, and they're able to form the daddies to look a lot like them.
Oh wow, this is interesting. Okay, yeah, Diego. I mean, honestly, you should do a playthrough on the Quit Stalling. Actually, on your stream, and then we'll host it on Quit Stalling.
You know what? I just might. Dream.
Yeah, dude, go for it. This will be awesome.
I could make myself a daddy.
Yeah. So, sorry, I don't mean to backtrack too much here, but before
Go ahead, Matt.
before we talk more, Elgin in the chat was saying earlier when we were talking about the Switch, he was saying, so there's a chance it'll work, and he's saying, it's so weird that there's RNG when it comes to consoles and hardware fixes, and I am not immune to hardware RNG, Elgin. I am very aware of the game that we play when it comes to any piece of hardware. So, yeah, honestly, it's frustrating with any hardware, especially with one that should be bringing you joy instead of frustration. Mick, RJ in the chat is trying to get your attention, man.
Ooh, what did he say? Oh, hey RJ, how are you? He's the guild master in our RO guild. Hey, what's up, guild master?
Nice.
Yeah, cavalry Loki. It's the WoW guild. If you guys want to join, by the way.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Diego's like, yeah.
There's a fucking fly on my hair, and then it goes on my webcam.
I can imagine
just
it's like becomes this thing where you punch the screen because it's like standing right in front of your webcam. Fuck!
No, I don't think so, man. Now it's like the Indian sit here. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's move on to the next set of news.
Okay,
all right. In other news, guys, I want to talk about the thing that Diego was talking about earlier. So, the Overwatch Summer Games. All right, so Summer Games are back, which means Lucio Ball is back. And the cool thing is, it's not the same. It's not exactly the same as last year, which I was kind of expecting from Blizzard. This is what they do. They iterate. They make things better. So Lucio Ball is back. Summer Game skins are back, and we got a couple of changes. So, Diego, why don't you let us know what exactly is new when it comes to loot in the Summer Games before we get into the actual Lucio Ball stuff?
Okay, so with regards to the loot, they brought back the old summer skin games, and they're allowing you to buy that again. That is good news because from memory, after the summer games, everyone was bitching to Blizzard, complaining anything. Why can't we buy these skins? Why can't we? Does that mean we're never gonna get them again? So Blizzard addressed this issue by saying, okay, summer games are happening again. We're giving you the chance to buy them again. And if you recall from before, let's say all the Lucio skins from before, they're about 30,000 gold. If I'm not mistaken, but now you can buy
3,000.
Oh, sorry.
3,000
What did I say, Pa?
You said 30.
Oh my god, there's 3,000. But now they're just 1,000. So the old skins from last year, they're only worth 1,000 gold. Well, in terms of legendary. Yeah. So for everything else, just do the math.
Yeah.
But now all the new skins, they're back on the 3,000 mark, which again, seems fair for me. I think that's fair because it's all new. Yeah. So yeah. As for the RNG, I'm not sure if there's any change with RNG. And I think it's still the same.
Well, no, I mean it's better now that you don't get duplicates.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's no more duplicates
anymore.
Finally,
they fucking addressed that issue.
Yeah, there's more chances.
Because I get more duplicates than I get legendaries.
Oh yeah,
really variant legendaries.
I feel bad though now for those guys who what happens though if you have everything? You have every possible thing to collect.
I guess that's the point where you get gold, right? No, I'm pretty sure that's when you get gold.
A lot of the players have that. I think a lot of the players spend a lot on this game just for some skins, and it's basically having a complete.
You whales.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to, damn the Widowmaker skin. Okay, yeah.
Oh man, it's so distracting.
Yeah.
The Widowmaker skin right there.
But yeah, a lot of the skins are really great. It has the summer theme. It's not summer games, but it's summer themed. We have here Soldier 76. He has the kiss the cook uniform. I don't know what it's called. I haven't checked Overwatch yet.
I got you in my steak.
You got Widowmaker spotting her nice bikini outfit. We got
I want that so bad.
Everyone wants that one. Everyone.
I think everyone wants the Reaper and the Widowmaker. I think because it's really the most notable ones. I personally like the Junkrat one because it's the cricket one.
Yeah,
it's he's like the full armor. He's on full armor, including the face mask. It looks pretty funny.
It's very
it looks pretty funny.
I'm just glad that I have a chance to get the shot put emote. The shotgun.
Yeah, I can finally get
the
the
free play of the
shotgun
game.
again.
Yeah.
Also, let's say-
yeah.
Probably that's gonna be the same price, maybe.
Yeah, maybe same price. Also, you know, the McCree skin is pretty good.
Dude, the Beach Boy McCree.
the cha.
Yeah.
Cha,
dude.
There it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
dude.
It's up
His
on the
hair's
screen right now for
black.
those of you
He's
watching at home and
wearing a
on
straw
YouTube
hat.
and Twitch.
He's wearing a straw hat. He's using the cha outfit.
Cha, dude.
Cha.
Oh,
Cha.
dude.
It's high, dude, bro.
China is somewhere in the world.
It's high, dude, bro. I can imagine surfs up.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I wonder if that is
Yeah,
a thing.
That would be
We
pretty
should
cool. I think
we
that
should
I think
test it
that
out later.
Also, one more thing. You know, I want to point out that
someone
that-
should try and get it.
I want to point out what I like about Blizzard so much and how they treat the whole cosmetic things. Is that, you know, when like here, it's happened ever since the beginning of Overwatch. You know, Hanzo's wolf skins, right?
Yeah, Okami.
So like not just you can change the skin, but like if you really think about it, man, they even changed some of the voice lines. Like instead of like they related or something Okami was a dragon. Instead of saying dragon, sometimes he says wolf. So at least based on sometimes some of the
wolf.
voice lines.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I
Hunts
remember.
for its prey.
Yeah, the
Yes,
wolf hunts
exactly.
for its prey. The original one is let the dragon consume you.
Yeah, so like, you know, it's great that not just the cosmetic, you know, look changes, but like the voice, the audio changes. Just like with Winston's Yeti. I mean, he quotes lines from what's that movie with the Monsters Inc. Like snow cone or welcome to the Himalayas. He quotes that.
Yeah, he
quotes that when
does. He
wore the
really
Yeti outfit.
yeah.
So I fucking
And it's
love
super
it.
Welcome
awesome.
to the Himalayas.
Another thing I want to point out. Did you
Go
guys
for it.
ever? Okay, you have to verify with me if you've seen this summer before. Okay,
Go
Soldier
for it.
76's cooking Kiss the Cook outfit.
This one.
Yeah.
Did you ever read an article way back when? Because I remember seeing this summer before where it's actually a fan-made outfit.
No, I think what you're referring to is that there's a video online about Overwatch characters that go to the beach. That might be, that might be what the article was about.
Something along those lines. But I know it's like is it true that it's something that was made, that the design of his new outfit was made by a fan, or it was Blizzard made?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. It's probably Blizzard made. I mean, we could look it up online right now. I'm just saying.
I've been trying to look. Oh wait, here. Harold, I'm gonna send you an image if you want to hold it up. If you want to post it.
Fire away. Yeah,
It
I
looks
love how his gun says assault rifle, like a space assault,
Assault rifle.
Yeah, like right where the canister is. We can't see it right now. Hold on, let me try and zoom into that.
Oh,
Can you
wrong
see
place
that?
to
There.
zoom.
Oh my
Wrong
God.
area to zoom. Assault
Oh,
rifle.
Sorry,
Ah!
no.
Pun.
There we go. There,
Oh,
yeah.
oh wait,
there.
zoom on that Mercy for dude. Come on, do it for me.
No,
Do it for the Fury bot. Come on.
you get nothing.
Come
you
on.
get nothing.
Come.
All right. This is for Mick. Hold on, let me get back to it. This is for Mick, real quick. There you go.
Here we
There you
go.
go.
See, you look at that toga. How it's not so revealing. Oh yeah.
No,
That's
that one's a really
Cover
nice
those
skin.
elbows, baby. Yeah, that's
That's a really
right.
nice skin though. The one of Mercy.
Yeah,
I really
it
love
is,
that
though.
skin. I really love that skin. I like it because it's in a way like making her look like a goddess, which she really
Okay,
at
so
this.
guys, by the way, this is what
and
Diego
point out,
sent me.
Lucy Pole is a goddess.
Yeah, I just want to point out this is what Diego sent me from his private collection of art.
Yeah. He
No, it's
keeps
because
it in
when
his. Oh, dude.
I saw this on Facebook. I didn't search for it, just so you know.
But you saved it. But
Oh,
you
yeah.
saved it on your computer.
You know, because I knew one
Holy
day
crap.
we would talk about this. That's why. But anyways, like,
Okay.
basically what I'm saying, I can't. It just reminded me, looking at 76's skin now. It's like, is it possible that Blizzard might have gotten inspiration from this fan art?
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, he's a lot more tanner in the concept art than he is in the actual in the actual game.
I'm pretty sure Blizzard would have. Of course, like I mean, if it was Blizzard really made his suit now, I'm guessing that's why they put shorts, because instead of making him just brief here, because if you look at this, of course, it's just a brief and a nice butt shot. And
let me throw back to the. I mean, the
it's
pants
better
work.
because it makes him look like a dad. It makes him look like a dad, and isn't he like the dad figure of some of the people there in?
Yeah, thanks to the
Overwatch.
fans. Yeah, thanks to the fans, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Daddy
the
76.
the skins are awesome. The event is looking great. I can't wait to play some with you guys later on. So let me throw back real quick. So the Reaper skin is awesome.
Yeah.
All the skins are pretty good.
The skins are actually pretty good.
Yeah, and so we touched on the Lucio Ball rule changes last week, so I don't want to go through that too much again. But they have balanced it quite well, and I guess we're gonna play some later on.
Awesome. Yes, we will.
Yeah.
No more of those ults in the goal kind of things.
No more ult in the goal. Yeah, that was cheesy.
That was the best,
cheesy.
though.
Just to get it.
When we found out we could do that, I was just like, let's just keep doing it. I want to win. So
someone camp there. Someone camp.
Yeah, that was pretty much the strategy. Was okay? Who has their ult? Go into the goal.
Or just boop the enemy goalie.
yeah, exactly.
That was such a big move, I swear.
It was, and it was dizzying when they would boop you as the goalie.
Yeah.
It was very dizzying, so I'm glad they took that out. All right, so I'm going to touch on this really quick. I think we shouldn't stick to this topic too long, so I'm just going to touch on this really quick. So those of you who have played any Blizzard games, be it Diablo, Warcraft, Starcraft, Hearthstone, HOTS, you don't know this guy by face, maybe not even by name. His name's Russel Brower, but you know him by his work. So his name's Russel Brower. He was the lead audio director, the senior audio director, composer. He's worn many hats for Blizzard that have related to audio. And he's always been the guy when it comes to audio with Blizzard. So all the scores that you hear up until this year are, if not made by him, in some way directly from him. So Russel Brower has been laid off of Blizzard for the stupidest reason, in my opinion. He was laid off because his position became redundant. And yeah, so Mick, you read the notes before we.
I read a bit. It's just that Blizzard was restructuring, well, not really restructuring, is as they were trying to get with the times. It just shows that his position was a little bit redundant and it was no longer needed.
Yeah,
so
which in my opinion
they just
is dumb.
Dissolved that whole position in general.
Yeah, so he was.
But that doesn't. Yeah. No, but here's the good note in it. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's not gonna work with them anymore. Just that he's not fully employed by them. He can do other things now, which is good for him because he's a really talented musical scorer. He's a really good music director, and he has developed a lot of good music. Which is one of the reasons why Blizzard is a big company now, because not. Like, one, it's their cinematic trailers, and I'm sure that a cinematic trailer won't be as epic as it would look without the music. And this man is responsible for that. So I'm pretty sure they're going to get from him again. I don't think that they'll be paying him a wage. They might just give him like a freelance fee now. And then he can work with other companies and try to spread the good music that he has been giving Blizzard for the past how many years. Maybe,
yeah. So he was the senior audio director and composer. So if I could touch on a little bit in more detail, when we say that his position became redundant, or that Blizzard found that his position wasn't necessary anymore, what happened was he was able to create the structure within Blizzard. He was able to create teams under him for each division, for each game.
Who can make music for him.
Yeah, exactly. So they'd compose and work with him. And what ended up happening was, Blizzard would hire these people under him. And without, I think, future sight, or without any foresight, made his position irrelevant, because, what would happen is people under him would make the music, he'd approve, and it'd get to the point where they didn't really need him anymore because he had these teams under him, and they could just cut him out.
They could just,
pretty much.
He's basically the middleman.
Yeah.
For the music division, and then they could just basically eliminate the cost of paying him to approve those stuff and just go straight to the senior game director or the head developer of whatever game. Yeah, whichever game that is. So that eliminates a lot of money. But here's the thing, he's very good. Like I in an article I listened to, like you wouldn't even notice that he was the one responsible for that. But if you just go back to like Warcraft 3, from Reign of Chaos, or even from the Frozen Throne, you can hear some of the BGMs in that, and you just hear it, and you're like, wow, that's actually nostalgia for you. And he's the one responsible for that. That's why my heart goes out to the guy. I mean, he lost his job, and it's been a while. He's been there for how many years, man? And it sucks, but Blizzard has to get with the times, I guess. And we can't really fully blame them for that.
Yeah, and as you mentioned earlier, he will be able to freelance with them, which he said in his forum post and his in the main announcements since. But I just thought, wrapping up, I just thought this guy is so important to Blizzard. You'd think that they'd find a way to prevent something like this from happening. Maybe turning him into a freelance agent wasn't the greatest move in terms of your personal ties with the guy, but I guess it is a business. Things happen at the
end of the day.
Exactly, and things happen naturally. So this was the only thing they could think of to resolve it, and it sucks. It for me, I hate to curse on the show, but it's bullshit. For someone who has contributed so much to the games and so much to the tone and feel of every single game that they've come out with, it just sucks, and like we said, it's work at the end of the day, it's a business, but again, it just sucks that this happened. And Elgin in the chat, Elgin was saying, just to give you an idea of how good his work is, one of the best cinematic openings ever, which was, Wrath of the Lich King's opening cinematic with Arthas raising Sindragosa. That was him, and the song that was playing was Arthas, My Son. It was just so good. Wancho in the chat, my co-host for the Quit Stalling Geekcast, Wancho, is saying if only they can make movies like how they make cinematic trailers. I could go at length on that. I think, Mick, you and I could go at length on that topic. We should save that actually for a special in the future.
For the Geekcast.
For the Geekcast, yeah. I totally agree. There's a lot. There's a lot that goes into that, but we're not going to get into it today. But at the end of the day, it sucks that Russell had to be let go, but necessity. That's how business works, and it sucks. So I just hope that he keeps creating amazing music, because that's what he does. It sucks that the movie didn't use his music, because freaking, was it Legendary, Mick, or Lionsgate that did the movie? It was Legendary,
I think it was
right?
Legendary.
Yeah,
it was Legendary who did it.
Wait,
so,
can I get a quick thing into this one?
Yeah, get us quick thing.
I think I have.
You should wrap it up, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, so let me get this straight. They laid him off because they thought they could just skip a step.
No,
kind of.
Because that step is technically his position became obsolete, because the thing is, since they were able to already build, built as he's like quality control. Mm-hmm. He's like that second set of quality control you don't really need. Like, if you build an item, like for example the vape here that I have, it goes through quality inspection QC. To make sure it's okay. The thing is, his job was, he's the second guy that checks, okay, so you already approved on this, right? And yes sir, we did. Okay, then I approve on it as well. That's basically his position now.
Yeah. Because I'm sure there was more. I'm sure there was more thought that would go into it.
There's more into it, of course. But then,
so he's basically the final approval when it comes to music.
He's the final.
He's the one. He talks to the head producer of this thing, right?
But I think that. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I understand as being if he is the director of audio. Yeah. Yeah, I guess there is a lot more that happened through, but if based off what we just know now, if that is the reason, Blizzard's gonna get. I can't say that they will have great music if they're gonna skip that kind of step, because from experience being in the creative industry, you could say you cannot. You know what happened with Pepsi, right?
Oh, I don't know.
With that ad they did with Kendall Jenner.
No.
Oh, we are the lions. We are the broken.
Yeah, the reason why that was so horrible is because they did it. Is because here they decided. You know why that bombed, right?
Yeah, no, tell us.
Basically, here they skipped the step. They skipped the director. They skipped the creatives. They skipped the people who know their job.
Yeah,
they basically just went. They went. Okay, I think this is what we should do.
Exactly.
And they'd be like, "That's a great idea. We should go through it." Okay,
because as far as I know how the hierarchy works, you have let's take this guy, Russel Brower. Russel Brower. He's the creative director. Okay, so he tells his employees, his audio guys, what to do. Use the song. He gives them direction. They come up with something to give to David, to Russell.
I think
Russell.
Yeah.
And as this is based on what I know, if this is how it works, and Russell will then. That's when he'll see if it's worth showing to of course the devs. This is what we come up with. But of course, I'm guessing, being also director, he will have to disapprove something because he believes, because it is his job to know if that is what is wanted by the people up top. I guess that it is a business decision. I'm guessing this is purely a business decision more than
purely business. Honestly, purely business, cost cutting.
Cost, and I think it's a cost that they might pay for more than they think.
Yeah,
it's just based off experience in my industry, because it's kind of close there. But there could be more to say about it. But I really don't think they should have skipped this step if that's the case.
Mm-hmm. I must say though, I think that what his position was aside from that, what you mentioned, I think his position was basically the middleman between the senior game director of a certain game and the team that they hired specifically for just that game. So I think that when the director of audio and the senior game director see eye to eye in what the music is, he then relays that to the team. This is just basically purely on speculation, maybe. Oh no, sorry, based on assumptions, honestly. We have little evidence because we don't even know like the spreadsheet of what he does really.
Damn it, PC.
But anyway, based on my assumption is that I really think that the reason why they removed him is because now those teams can work directly with the senior game director in terms of developing. I'm sure that in that team there is a team lead. That team lead can act as the director of audio for that specific game, rather than having one specific director of audio for all of the games, which is somewhat a little bit, which is good in a sense that the team lead now gets to shine more, and that they can really like fully focus on just that game, rather than his position where he had to think about, so Diablo has to sound a little dark and sadistic and a little bit more like hell and stuff like that, scary shit. And then World of Warcraft has to be a little mystical, but a little more action-packed medieval bullshit. And then Overwatch is some new, fresh for kids, and that's how like that. Now that they took away the position, they took away that whole idea. They made it more segregated. So I think it might benefit them. It might bite them in the ass. I don't really know. I just think that they should get him again. Honestly, just get him again. He's that good. Or they should put him in a better position rather than just director of audio. Maybe, I don't know.
Let's just hope that team dev, whoever's gonna lead the game, knows how to work with audio. They should at least know how, because the director doesn't exactly. What do you call this? Composing music is one thing. Leading a team to compose it for you is another.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
Okay.
That is what a director essentially does. But
yeah, I mean, I'm kind of sure
There are a
Blizzard
lot of
knows what they're
things.
doing because I'm sure they had that person who can lead the team since Russell's job became redundant. But we've talked about it enough. We wish him well, and
We wish you well.
We'll see how things unfold. Russel Brower, you know, you're welcome on the GameByte anytime. So,
We love you.
yeah, I'll clip that out and tweet him. All right, because he's actually very active on social media. But yeah, moving on. Mick, Valve announced something really interesting. So I think you want to talk about this. So take it away, sir. Take it away.
But this is my jams, to be honest. Anyway,
It's your
so
jam.
Valve announced a new game during TI7 yesterday, and it's not what people thought it would be. It turns out they are releasing Artifact, and you're probably asking, what's Artifact? Artifact is the Dota card game. So turns out Valve is getting into that card game CCG bandwagon and creating their own version of a game that's called Artifact. That's going to be released in 2018. Now here's the thing.
Wow.
Little is known about. There's not much details in the internet right now or in the interwebs.
Mhm.
But all you need to know is that it will be based. It will somewhat loosely based on the Dota game, which is there will be lanes, and you will probably have hero cards which you can play on those
What?
lanes. And I think there will be cards like, okay, so I have this card, like equipment maybe, or like a spell or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be interesting. I want to see how they make this, to be honest, because it's gonna be a challenge for them, because how will you try to segregate a game board into 3 lanes where you will play specific cards on that on 3 specific areas? You see?
Yeah, it's gonna be super interesting.
You know, and what I don't like about it is that it really got mixed reactions, though. It got mixed reactions. Like, there's a clip, like someone on Twitter posted, like the video, like the reaction video of everyone in that crowd that day they announced it. It was really mixed. Like, a lot of people cheered, a lot of people booed, because they were expecting something else.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, another MMO. Maybe they were expecting Half-Life 3. I don't know. Maybe they were expecting Dota 3 after Dota 2 was just recently upgraded with a new physics engine and new graphics and a new interface and everything else. I mean, come on, these people, they don't, you just can't satisfy them in some way.
Man. If I could, I remember something similar in wrestling a couple of years back. If I could use wrestling as an analogy,
Why not, man?
Yeah, so this guy, Daniel Bryan, injured for a long time. Everyone was expecting him to be like number 30, the last guy to come out in the Royal Rumble one of these years. And
I watched that one.
Yeah, and he wasn't the one. It was Batista. Dave Batista from Guardians of the Galaxy fame.
I think it was Batista, or I think it was Rey Mysterio. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah.
And then people were booing the shit out of that guy.
Booing. It was Batista. I remember, because Batista came out to promote the movie. Everyone knew Batista was the last one who hadn't come out yet, because he announced that he was gonna come out, and freaking, they were expecting this guy Daniel Bryan. He didn't show up. It was Batista, and for the whole span of Dave Batista being on WWE trying to promote Guardians of the Galaxy, he had to go from a face or the fan favorite to a heel because of the crowd reaction. And it not only did it ruin his big comeback moment, the fans never really
come back.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come back because of it, and they never really got the guy that they wanted, Daniel Bryan, because the dude was injured, and you can't expect more from someone like that, or a company that's trying to manage expectations. So it's really difficult. They were put in the WWE was put in a lose-lose situation, which I think is the same with Valve, because of expectations of fans, and it's so unfair. But that's business, and that's the world we live in. It's brutal, and I just wish Quit Stalling doesn't have anything like that happen to us. Yeah, that's where I'm leading. That's pretty much where I'm leading.
Man. I understand. Diego, what are your thoughts on this, though? Like what you just heard, because you were laughing a while ago, so I don't know.
Elgin just said exactly what I was gonna say. He says over. Also, don't assume Valve will release a sequel after 2. Well, they can't seem to count to 3. You know, I was gonna say something more on the lines like, the only way Valve can save their asses now if they announce Half-Life 3.
No, because I'm pretty sure that's one of the things
really
people
think
were
this game
expecting.
Might be sorry, you go first.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think I was expecting it to be very mixed when they announced it, because first off, there are people who don't want another card game. There are people who do. There are people who are like, what the fuck, Valve? There's those kinds of people. Like I for one, I don't play card games. Games. I've tried playing Hearthstone. The AI kicked my ass. That's how much I suck at it. For me, it's like, Valve, if you can, I think it would have been better if they made their own card game, didn't put Dota on it.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it seems like they're milking it already. I think that's, for me, that would be the only off-putting thing for me. I don't mind them making a card game. Great, do it. But make an IP. Make a new IP. Yeah. Don't milk Dota for what it's worth. Just keep Dota as it is. Heck, the game, it doesn't even belong to you to begin with. Sure, you bought the rights, but the game belongs to someone else. In essence.
Mick has something to say.
Correction, sir.
Go for it.
Sir, they actually own it now because IceFrog is already working for them. They basically bought off the rights from him.
Yeah, I think
I'm not sure.
Tama yan.
I think so.
That's why I said technically they do own it because of rights. They own the rights, but think about it. They didn't.
The concept is not them.
It's not theirs. Dota is not.
I get that.
I mean, in a very metaphorical sense, it's not theirs. But I get it. You own it. Yeah, you own the rights to it. Okay, fine. Yeah. If they wanted to make a card game, make another IP. If you want it, call it the Valve card game. Don't call it Valve card game. Sounds pretty cool. Imagine you have all the Valve IPs and then there's a card game, but not Dota.
Wow.
You can have like Dota Heroes, like other like Borderlands. What else is Valve? Like Borderlands Heroes or Evolve Heroes, for God's sakes. Something else. Anything Valve. Heroes.
They're using that. If Mick is right, and they're using that whole 3-lane theme. If they don't call it a Dota card game, and they call it the Valve card game, that's even more conceited.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, and I like the concept because they're now trying to introduce something new to the
that's
whole
a weird
card
concept.
Genre.
Yeah, that's a very weird concept.
Think of it this way: like one of the granddaddy of them all, which is MTG, finally released their own like 2 years ago, or I think maybe a year ago. They finally released their own version of MTG for the computer, so that you don't have to spend on fucking paperback cards that you're just gonna put on fucking card sleeves, and then after like 3 expansions, it's fucking useless now. You can't even use it for tournament play.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering.
Yep, calling you out, bitches. Anyway, now look at Hearthstone. Hearthstone became successful because they used the IP of Warcraft from Blizzard. Yes. And I think they're just using that whole Blizzard equation of, okay, so why don't we use what's our most famous? Is it Counter-Strike or is it Dota? I think it's Dota, sir. Oh yeah, so okay, let's make a card game.
Oh my god, I can't.
It's like that.
I can't imagine that.
I think that's you know, that might have happened there without the Filipino Baroque accent anyway, but still, that's basically.
It's okay, Ruben. Ruben, ayos lang yan.
Ayos lang yan, mga tol. Well, anyway,
mga boss,
I think that's what
ito
exactly.
ang uso ngayon.
Alam mo, mga tol.
Do you think that they'll be able to pull off the 3? I mean, that 3-card lane thing, it sounds like a great idea, but can they pull that off without having to skin it with Dota?
To be honest, dude, if Gwent has found a fucking following, I'm sure this will find a fucking following.
That's
to
true.
be honest, because I played Gwent. It's a good game. It's not a game I would play often though,
but it's a good game.
But it's a good game nonetheless.
And
even Feria, I even play this game called Feria. The board is basically it's like tiles. So when you drop your card, you can only go diagonal, which is either upper left or upper right, and then you try to meet each other. If you reach because they're basically made of hexagonal tiles, I think. Yeah, hexagonal.
Okay,
tiles.
yeah. Let me bring up the board.
Yeah,
on
Feria.
the-
And then if you can hit each other, so it's if you are connecting, if both your panels are connecting, you can start attacking each other. And I think that's a creative way of it's basically a new way of playing a CCG. Like it's hard already to play anything tabletop style. The same when Hearthstone has already like dominated the market for like a few years, and then now they're trying to reinvent the whole card game genre because it's boring if it's just you have so much things you could do on the PC. You can reimagine any style of play, and then why wouldn't you do it? Why would you revert back to okay, I drop mana card and then I drop this character pass. You just go ahead. Why would you try to go through that when you can do something more creative, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
props to Valve for trying to change up the game. I have to be honest here, and I don't normally do this. I don't think that they're gonna do well.
You don't normally be honest.
I don't think that normally.
No.
Normally, I would say, "Oh, dude, I'm excited for this game," or "Oh, dude, I'm gonna play this game."
Okay.
But now I'm iffy, dude. I'm really iffy about it because I really love Hearthstone. Two, I don't think any other card game I played does not compare to Hearthstone because Hearthstone it can be as simple as just going against an AI or having like the basic deck to be as complicated as having you're dropping 15 cards in one turn or like 10 cards in a turn. So that's what I love about it. It's the versatility of the game or how you can play it. I don't know how DOTA is gonna fix those mechanics though. It's gonna be a shit show if they fuck this up. It's gonna be a shit show. I'm pretty sure we all agree on that. It's gonna be a shit show if they fuck this one up.
Oh yeah, it's gonna draw a lot of ire.
And then Riot's gonna make their own card game.
League.
Oh man.
They can call it Riot Games presents Riot. The Riot
League of
card
Legends.
Riot card.
Or you can call it LOL cards. LOL cards. Oh my god.
You got some Chinese company who's completely ripping off the whole thing again. Anyway.
Oh man. All right.
I did play one card game though. That it was the simplest thing ever. You can only have 3 cards down. It was called Earthcore Shattered Elements mobile card game.
Sounds
like rock paper scissors.
It is. It actually is rock paper scissors.
Sounds like For Honor.
Yeah, but it was like for what it was worth. I actually did enjoy it for a good time, for like a good month for a card game.
Awesome.
And it was also kind of
That's not bad.
And that's coming from after playing Hearthstone. It's like I didn't think I'd like any card game after that. So I guess it boils down to as long as they make the gameplay good, it'll work. Despite what people think of it, even if they hate it.
Yeah. I mean, Elgin in the chat was wanted to point out, a company that in a property that tried to make a card game for themselves was Battle Realms, and do you guys play Battle Realms card game like that?
Battle Realms card game?
Exactly right.
I heard about that, but again, to me, call me a Blizzard boy, a Blizzard fanboy, or call me a Hearthstone head, but dude, Hearthstone changed the game for a lot of people. It forced Pokemon trading card game to make a CCG version of Pokemon. It forced MTG, in a way, it kind of forced MTG to actually go into making one. So I just don't know, man. I mean, maybe Artifact is gonna surprise the shit out of me, or shit out of everyone here who's doubting Valve right now. Or it could be the other way. We could just laugh at them. Hey guys, remember Artifact? They just go like that shit.
Yeah, that might actually happen.
I really want to do the latter, though. Honestly, I want to do the latter.
And you might get a chance to,
Maybe.
I'm looking at the cards they had for Battle Realms. It seemed like why did they discontinue it? Maybe
play it on stream. Play it on stream, Diego, and let us know.
Even I don't fucking know.
Well, here, I'd love to save this topic for next week. Because, okay, if you just Google it, Battle Realms card game, the card art looks bad. It doesn't look bad at all. It looks pretty cool.
Oh, you just said it looked bad. I was like, oh,
I missed the doesn't.
Oh, yeah, but no, yeah.
Doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. You mean...
Okay.
Sayang,
okay.
you know.
Yeah,
give
it a shot, Diego.
Yeah, I mean, huh?
Give it a shot, and then let us know what it's like.
It was discontinued. That's when it was like 2013. It never happened.
Speaking of which, Diego still owes us. Ladies and gentlemen, please remind Diego that he still owes us a review of Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Yes!
But aren't we being sued? I do not affiliate myself.
Exactly. Now would be the best time.
Now would be the best time because it's controversial. The controversial game. Brought to you by Moonton Games. Something like that. You know, you could do that. You could do that, or you could probably just, you know, maybe play more RO. I don't know. Like go on an MVP hunt or something, and you just tell us how it is, like how the lag is, and how better it is.
To Bobby Australia. All right, guys, that's it. We did it. We tackled the topics only in a way that only we can, and it's time to say goodbye. It's we did our job, guys. We did an amazing job. We were a man down tonight. Vince, tell us about your IGN conquest next week. Vince was involved in a IGN.com PUBG tournament, and he wanted to tell us all about it tonight. But sadly, he's busy uploading the videos as we speak and doing some client work. So, Vince, sucks that you couldn't join us tonight, but we held the fort down, and we'll see you next week. So, guys, as I do at the end of every show, I'm gonna ask Diego. Diego, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on GameByte?
Okay, when I'm not on GameByte, you guys can check me out at my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/InstaDZ. On twitch.tv/InstaDZ. You can also check out my Instagram and Twitter, which is the same. That is InstaDeezee. Yeah, but that's it so far. I haven't been doing much on Facebook lately. I prefer to just do everything on other channels. I don't think I want to put too much gaming stuff on Facebook. But yeah, that's it so far. As for regards to my YouTube. Oh yeah, I think I have a legit YouTube now. Just go to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/DZDiego. It's DZDIEGO.
So it's Diego Zuluaga Diego.
Well,
Diego Zuluaga Diego.
Well, it's not my fault that Diego's not really a unique name, you know. So I can't do anything.
Your name is wonderful, Diego. Come on, man.
But yeah, I'd prefer to keep it on DZ Diego because I don't want to put InstaDZ as a YouTube because on the YouTube is where all my film stuff go as well. So and I just want to keep it under one because I plan to make the content. Under one roof because the content I plan to make will be under the same kind of. It's all it's just all there. I think it just puts a lot more. It's a lot more hassle for me if I make 2 YouTube channels. It's just. I just want to stick to one.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. So tune in to follow Diego on all of those. Play it back if you have to. Well, that's not supposed to go off yet. All right, Mick, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on GameByte?
Mga tol. Ruben Padilla to. Kapag gusto nyo akong subaybayan sa aking subaybayan.
No.
Sundan nyo lang ako sa Twitter. Hanapin nyo lang @TheFuryBot.
Okay.
Ipalo mo sa
Pwede nyo rin ako panoorin sa twitch.tv.
Now I have to edit some subtitles under you. Gosh dang it. We have like 5 people on Twitch that probably aren't from the Philippines. Like I'm gonna have to
wait. Okay. Ruben Padilla here. If you want to follow me, go to Twitter and go @TheFuryBot. And you can also go to my twitch.tv/TheFuryBot. I will be streaming soon. Ingat.
do it like that every time, man. do it like that every time.
That is a
so
persona that is saved for someone's stream, and he's actually streaming now, and I might actually go up to him and just say some bullshit like that. I don't know, maybe.
I love how Urim in the chat is like English only, please.
English only, please.
Oh man! Shout out to Sophie VS Gaming. Thanks for joining us again, Sophie. All right. Anything else we should talk about, Diego, Mick? Before I do the
one last thing.
What's up?
Amidst all of this, let's all not forget that PC gaming, even if we are somewhat the superior race, we still love you, console guys.
You're gonna get it from Urim later, I swear to God.
Like I said, even if the PC race is the master race, we're just saying, dude, we love you, console guys. Okay. No bullshit. No bullshit. I love you guys. I own a console. You see it there in the background over there. Wait, that one. There we go. Yeah.
Suntukan daw!
Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, Sophie, you've been here before. You've enjoyed our wit, and oh my gosh, the chat with Urim is just okay. But yeah, thank you for coming back. Follow us. Leave us subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm just about to get to that actually, but yeah. Urim, save it for the after show. I'm actually kind of want to see this. All right. If you want to find out more about me outside of GameByte, head on over to @HeraldPlays on Instagram, on Twitter, on the YouTubes. You can just search for Herald Plays. I'm on Twitch. I'm on twitch.tv/HeraldPlays. I'm also on the Quit Stalling podcast with the Quit Stalling Geekcast. It's supposed to be on Thursdays regularly here in the Philippines, but we have to keep moving it due to different circumstances. But yeah, pay attention to our Facebook. Our Facebook is facebook.com/quitstallingus, or our Twitter, which I'll post the schedule there as well, @quitstallingus. We're on Instagram, instagram.com/quitstalling, or just search for quitstalling while you're on Instagram. We're on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/quitstalling. You can find all our podcasts there, as well as on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Play.fm. God, I'm missing something, but any podcatcher, you'll find us. I swear to God, just type in Quit Stalling or GameByte, and you'll find it there. Leave us a 5-star review, please. 5 stars, Mick. Give me 5. There we go. 5 stars. Leave us a 5-star review on anywhere that you'll find Quit Stalling. Leave us a like on SoundCloud. And on YouTube. We upload all our stuff on YouTube. So if you want to find us on YouTube, it's bit.ly/quitstalling YouTube. I think it also, if you type bit.ly/quitstalling, that should lead you there as well. Remember, the quit and stalling have capitals. So Q is capitalized and S is capitalized. I found out earlier that and U to Y and T are also capitalized. I found out earlier that bit.ly is actually case sensitive, which is stupid. Oh. But yeah, it is. So that's very important. Q, S, Y, and T are capitalized in bit.ly/quitstalling. If you're watching us right now, you're watching us on YouTube Live, or on twitch.tv/quitstalling, or on Facebook. So if you are, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. This has been an amazing episode. I love you guys so much. Oh my God, I just love you so much.
I just love you.
I love you so much. I shared a really cheesy Facebook post of Diego on my Facebook yesterday, so I dropped my USB. So yeah, guys, please, if you need all our links, head on over to www.quitstalling.us. It's all there. If you forgot anything I said, or just play this back, or use a different account, play the video again, get us some more views. And that's about it. Thank you so much for joining us on this extra 30-minute long episode of GameByte. We're gonna do a bit of an after show after this, so
like a
please stay
show,
tuned.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah. Oh no, Sophie's gonna give us 3.5 stars because Mick stole the rest and ate them. Oh my gosh, are you implying that Mick is larger than the rest of us? Because Diego's also kind of. Oh, Diego, you're losing weight, dude. Yeah, Diego, I want to mention that you are losing weight. It's noticeable. I wanna superimpose a profile picture of you like from March, so you could compare.
You guys want to see like a photo of how I was January of 2016?
We'll save it for the after show. Thank you for joining us on GameByte. We'll see you guys next week. No, do it for the after show. Do it for the after show. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Sure.
Same bad time, same bad channel. We love you all. Oh no.
Bye-bye.
Wait.
It's not working.
There we go.
Oh god.
No, there
Oh,
it is.
God.
There it is. Here we
Oh,
go. Bye.
there we go.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, why is that so low? There you go.